Okay, no stream today. The software is acting up, so we're going to record my session instead. Let's see how that goes. Start with a check here. The right hand table. I'm gonna throw in a cheeky little raise here. Let's see how that works. Works out fine. Starting with a small c-bet. Queen, we can check, we can bet. Big bet from our opponent. Make a tight-ish fold. Wow, super nice bluff. Can bluff or we can fold there. It's hard to come up with bluffs from people, but well played by Yolof. Well played, sir. People usually hugely underbluff in position, but not for Yolof 1. With the lead from Kaki, we have a very strong hand, but he bets into 3 people. So yet again, we're making a tight fold. Yolof in the time bank. Very curious to see what Kakiti shows up with here. Really sucks that we can't stream. We had a very successful stream with a high view count last time, so I was quite excited to stream again. Turn call from Yolof and a river all in from Kakiti. Shows up with the goods. Second set. So we do make a good fold there. Has moves in position. Crazy setup here on the right hand table. Kakiti flops trips and Yolof flops top set. Open 3-bet and then supposedly they stacked off on the flop. Put the replayer here. Stacked it off on the flop. Yeah, definitely rough and tough to have such a low percentage there. BGP left the table. Terrible hand, but going to play it. Easy fold. So I'll put this recording online on YouTube after the session, and there will be a highlight video. There will be a highlight video. I'm going to play these cash games. After this we're going to play some tournaments. Coinpoker is hosting a 1k, 2k, 5k. GG Poker is possibly hosting some tournaments as well. So this is what the new lobby looks like on GG Poker. Nicholas does get access to these games. I'll keep playing a bunch, but it seems to be quite slow. Seems to be quite slow. So we got bluffed already this session. We did pull a nice little bluff on BGP, but he ended up having air in that spot. Yelov seems to have a move here and there. Going to complete here in the big blind with ace, queen, jack, 6. Flop naked to pair. We flop or return a full house. It's kind of hard to get value. On the turn, on the river, of course, we can get value from 8s, maybe a flush. So we decide to bet. He opens the button and we're gonna 3-bet with ace, queen, 6, 8. Let's see what Sam had. King high flush. Surprised that he checked the flop, but okay. Big pot alert. We flop top pair with a good shot and a double back to flush draw. It's enough to just stack it off. Start with a c-bet here. No snap all in is always nice. Take the pot down. Seems a bit wild, but we're gonna open this hand from the button. There's a rit with the pot bet. Going to fold this hand. We don't see the hands on that table, which sucks, but also is kind of nice. We'll start with a check here, turn this straight. Here we start with a check as well. Bet 1/3 in position and we're gonna fire big. Some calls. Yellow bets again. I'll give him the credit, but he has moves. Okay, we really have to start calling this guy lighter. Not sure if he was betting for value or as a bluff there. Not too sure. Pretty wide open. Probably less bad than it looks. Let's replay the hand where I got bluffed. Guess we're calling here sometimes and we prefer to have a king over aces. We prefer to have a straight blocker as well. So even though sometimes you get bluffed off a better hand and it's not necessarily a bad fault long term. It might be against this guy, of course, but we will raise this particular hand. Chinanda's joining the table. Kumikon is thinking about it. It's possible he checked back a flush in position. Makes the call. queen high, jack high, flush. And he had nice blockers as well, blocking the board, so I'll end up with more bluffs. Open and a 3-bet from Yolov. Open, 3-bet, 4-bet by Yolov. Probably aces, and he 4-bet quite quickly as well. Not sure if he will do that with his 4-bet bluffs. Pot bet by Sammy here. On the ace-9 3-2 board, double flush draw. It's all in on the river. Some amazing table chatter going on. Tends to be very honest. Maybe he had a set with a flush draw. Nope. Ace-9. Wow, limp re-raise by Sam. We get out of the way. C-bet and a pot re-raise. It's very hard for him to have a 4. He did fast play the top set. Does have a 4. Sam turns the flush. Big pokers being played here. Flop to pair with a flush draw, it's enough to get it in with. Small c-bet from Marzarit. Does call. You pick up a straight draw, which is quite nice. We have 2 pair, a flush draw and a straight draw. Super strong hand. We're going to fire. Big bet on the turn. Does call us. Interesting river. Says sneaky check and goes all in. I think we can pot bet here. Apply maximum pressure. I'm going to call. Most of the time I would fold. But we're getting great odds, we're blocking the board a bit. Well played by him with the 2 pair. It's a bit weird doing a recording without the chat. I'll have to get used to it. Hopefully next week the software is working nicely. Gonna limp our hand here. Flop second set with a blocker to the top set, so that's great. I think we never want to be checking here with this particular holding. Float from Sam. Going to bet for the size of the pot here. Sam does like to draw a bit thinner than the usual player. Kakiti with the set. Let's see what happened there. Tony going a bit wild, I think. Straddle raise from Tony. Sam Jesse raised, then he called 4-bet. What the hell is going on here? Okay, straddle, Tony raises. Sam Jesse raises. Kaki raises again, Tony calls. Interesting. Interesting. Calling here with the ace king 5 deuce. Completing in the big blind. Squeeze from Yolov. Going to call. We have some low cards, which is nice. We do flop more than enough to get it in with. Yolov decides to do the betting himself. We're gonna go all in. Sam goes all in as well. Not necessarily bad, we're drunk to the nuts. Super bad turn, of course. 6-7 gets there, which limits our outs. We still have outs. Yeah, we were doing quite well on the flop, I think. Squeeze with 9-9-7-8 from Yolov. I'll have to keep an eye on this guy. Sammy typing his hand in the chat again. Maybe this time he's actually speaking the truth. Had to flush again. Good hand to 3-bet width. It's a wide call, but should be not too bad. Yolof on the button. Expecting an open here most of the time. Against a big bet I can fold, I think. Open from Yolof. Open from Jin on this. We 3-bet on the bottom left. We flop top pair with the open ender. These kind of boards we don't want to always c-bet, I think, most of the time, and if we do c-bet for large sizing. Flat call on the button. We can c-bet here, but we can check back for sure as well. We have a bet from Marzarit, which is very interesting. He shouldn't have too many ace-9s, shouldn't have too many aces. We're not going anywhere. We have a 5-way pot here with the aces. This flop is terrible for our range, but we actually connect a little bit. I think he can have 9-6 as well, but looks so strong this line. Complete error. We give him a little note. Not many people find those kind of bluffs there. I really like it. I mean, obviously this time I had the full house to call with, but usually I don't have that many full houses in my check back range, so. Turn the king. Going to bet this hand always. Have to see and decide what kind of size we want to be using. We use this size so we can include some higher pairs as well for protection. Tony is relatively short here. Going to call still. Making a king or ace fold is pretty great here. I think we're right around break even on the session. Really missing the interaction with the chat. It's not the same. We have a limp from Sam. We can definitely raise there, but we have to be a bit careful with it. Under the gun and under the gun plus one limp. Huge pot developing here on the top left. 18k in the pot already. King high flush for Yolov. Let's put it in the replayer. See what happened. Step from Sam, raise from Yolov. Finds the flush. Small bet from Sam. Kaki with the bet. I'm going to look him up. Blocking a part of the board. Does have the full house. Open 3-bet, 4-bet from Kakiti, and a 5-bet from Yolov. Ace is against ace, queen, 5-6. There's the nut straight, which they both have. He had an option for head against flush, but he doesn't. Okay, let's see, we start with a call. Turn is pretty clean. We're going to continue betting with top to pair. Nines, we check back. We can raise a fair bit here, but it really sucks if Kaki limp raises on the 9-9-6 deuce. This river is not great, but Chenandas is checking, so we have a fair bit of showdown value still. Let's show up with the same hand. Gonna hit Kaki. We raise here and we flop a pretty strong hand. We can bet, we can check. To start with a check. Here we start with a bet too. Kakiti steps. From here we can call, we can raise. Here with the king 8 we have King 7, we have sufficient showdown value. And if we do bet, we get raised on sometimes, so I think it's fine to just check it back there. Bet from Sam, shows up with the 4. Going to defend it against Sam, starting with a check. Going to use this 8 as a bluff. Of course we have some out still. We want to be pretty polarized there. Here we check again. Our opponent is holding most aces and overpairs, so then on this river we can do multiple things. Check raising is an option. Just betting ourselves, targeting queens, kings, jacks, naked ace, 10s even. Is fine too. We probably want to mix there on the river. Maybe mostly betting and sometimes check raising. Another hand what we love to play, but if we raise it and we get 3-bet, it's pretty dicey spot, so we prefer to limp call it. We missed the flop. We open the jack 5-6. Another hand that we could limp from the button. It's kind of close. We have one pair, some backdoors, and a jack as an out, but I think we can fold here. Nice little draw, good 3-bet as well. Step in here. With a little limp. Same principles apply as with the ace jack 3-4. These pots, they blow up pretty quickly. Soon you have 2k in the pot. Interesting to see the replay of this hand. Going to do something funky here. We have a ton of nines. So I think we can lead her sometimes, and then when we lead, we want to think about which hand we want to lead with. So the 8 is pretty nice to have in that case. Another 9 shuts us down. I'm going to peel here with the 6s. Back from Coinpoker. Could be the 9, of course. We're blocking the ace. We're gonna try and see what happens. I do think he checks back the 9 a lot, but we only do this at low frequency, allegedly. If he has the 9, I think he should flat call, allow Sam to come into the hand. He does fold. Get 2 folds, that's super nice. Putting in some nice bluffs this session, still getting bluffed though. My challenge for next year is to become a red line warrior. More hero calling, more bluffing, more value betting. Okay, we have to check this hand again. I think it's gonna be good for our reads. Sam just said don't bluff Yolof, so we're gonna bet for value here. Gonna fold this hand. Okay, goes check, check, check on the flop. Yolof bets here with the jack 10, 6-6. So he can step very wide. And then Sam calls with the 10, 8. Super nice call as well. Wow. It's quite wild, huh? Super nice hero call from Sam. He definitely has a poker heart. It's not easy to find that one. I guess he's blocking 6-7 and Queen Jack. Those are the main value hands for Yolov, so it might actually be a better call than just a naked King 10. Going to start with a limp here. Opening this hand and getting 3-bet is a disaster. And then if we limp and Mar folds, for instance, that's pretty cool. We get to play a hand in position against Sam, who's leaving there on the bottom. Somebody was trying to join. We bluff Sam off his hand. I think we can call here, but it's dicey for sure. A lot of people with 3-bet potential, but we're sitting very deep, so I think it's fine. Betting can work here for sure. I think we're just not strong enough, so we check back. Now we have the net straight. Here we're going to stab. Quick call from Yolov. It's a super clean river. Could be a hand like ace-5. Quick call as well. Eights with the queen. Open. Checking again on the turn. And I don't think there's much we can do in this run out. If we want to bet here, I think we prefer to block a part of the board. Call. Quick bet by Sam, very quick one. Here there's not much else to do than to check. We have like very limited showdown value, but not really anymore on the river now. I think we prefer to block queens or diamonds to bluff here. Wake up with the jack, jack, 10, 10. I think I'm going to overcall here. Could get dicey. Check. Sam gets the option. Got the pot here as a bluff. Let's see what Tony has. Yeah, we have decent equity. It's fine. That's fine. After checking, I don't think Sam shows up with much at all. Check calling is kind of dirty, so I prefer betting there. Allows us to get a lot of value with our strong hands too. If people see those kind of moves, they are not allowed to fold mediocre holdings that they might fold against a tight opponent. Chinandis is taking his sweet time. See about 40% size. Didn't know that was a thing. Bets again. Two pair. It's a great hand to check back as well. If you get jammed on, it's pretty dirty. But nothing wrong with betting, especially if the queen comes on the turn. It's very unlikely that your opponent has the queen as well. So I think Sam is fast playing a lot of his strong hands there. So nothing wrong with his line. We're going to bet this hand for sure. Kaki already bets. Going to open this hand for a very large size. I don't think this size is used much in 5-way pots, but I haven't done any of the study, so. He's getting 3 colors. We're drunk to the nuts, which is nice. Against the squeeze from the big blind, we're going to fold. We turn the nuts. We're blocking 2 pair. Super strong hand. Betting twice for value, of course. Get a quick call from Yolov, who is very creative with his bluffs, which probably makes him a bit more colly. Incredible run out. If there's someone who has enough bluffs here, I would like to think it's me, but we'll see by the hands that are called off here. 10-6, still a potential call from Yolov. Kakati very likely holding 9s or 7s. Pretty terrible hand, but as there's an early open and a call, they're mostly holding high cards and there's a lot of money in the middle already, so we're gonna call here. We see bet. Guess it's not an official c-bet, but against half pot I think we can call here at least once. Let's see. For sure we have some leading range there. Do we decide to check it? Big bet makes it easy for us. Maatje. Hey, hoe is het ermee? Ja, goed. Prima.
Ik ga de boodschapjes doen.
Oh, lekker.
Ik heb wat te koken.
Ja.
Ik zat erover na te denken om wat leftovers met wat rijst te maken.
Oké.
Is dat iets what you fancy?
Of course, ja.
Wil je iets anders van voor?
Nee, ik ben helemaal oké. Misschien een paar colaatjes of zo.
Oké. Tot zo.
Oké, tot zo. Thanks, maatje. Okay, pretty amazing hand to 3-bet with. Small open from Sam. sure what I'm supposed to do here, but betting 1/3 seems pretty nice. This river we're going to check. Going to check again. No bet from Sam. Kaki in the time bank. In position betting always very tough, I think. Gonna peel one here. Can you see his hand? 3 pair with a net flush draw, very strong. Very strong. Could consider calling there for sure. Blocking the 8, we're blocking the king high flush. That's kind of what he's representing. So I feel bad for not thinking longer about this spot. Feel bad for not thinking longer about this spot. Amazing blockers, way more important than absolute hand strength. It's easy not to consider certain hands. It's very loose what I'm doing now. That's with the raise. Check by Tony. Small bet. Shows up with the aces. Hits chin on this pretty hard. Going to open these aces. Hoping to get 3-bet. Limp, king double suited. I think this game is private enough where I can check, or I can stack this hand off. Might be wrong, but we'll find out. Okay, fold from Sammy. This is an amazing result, of course. It's close, but I'm gonna think that yellow is wide enough, and we do have the double back to flush draw. But we could be super dead here. Do get called. Did flop the straight. Yeah, it's unlucky the flop. Of course, it's still close on the flop. Nice and wide peel, 7-6-6-3. Ridiculous to start berating your opponent. We got a lot of money in good. We got more money in bad actually than good, but I guess you guys are understanding what I'm saying. Generated a lot of value there with the king double suited. Kakiti all in with a very marginal starting hand. Let's see how that happened. Gonna put some pressure on the J Nando. He could check back kings, of course, but mostly betting, like single kings as well. I'm raising my ace king there often. Holding an ace really limits the opportunity for him to have aces. We'll see. Yeah, we got a nice little fold there. Okay, we're bumping it up 200, 200. Not sure if I can 3-bet here, but it's close anyway. See betting here most of the time. Kaki with the limp. Probably close this hand. Never unsure. I think it's better to fold, but yeah. Got a straddle from Tony. put the straddle on as well. We're going to call with the king, deuce, 5. Obviously most of the time up against aces, but there's some bluffs that he should have as well. Open this hand. Lead from Kakiti, interesting. Don't necessarily think that's a thing, but didn't see him so short. He does have the full house, that sucks. Call once here. Marzahrit with the milking size. I'm going to fold. If he shoved, I might have called actually, but just looks extremely strong the way he plays it now. Going to check back. We can check, we can bet. I think betting is fine. We need a fair bit of protection still. We have 3 pair. You can still call a hand that's worse, I think. Checking again with the bottom end of the straight. If we have 2 checks, we can do something. Even against a small size, I'm not super excited, but this could be a protection bet from 2 pair for sure. Turn this hand into a bluff, but not blocking any of the pairs, so maybe just try and take it to showdown. Calling with the wrap. Leading on the turn. Here we have the nuts with no redraw. Going to check call. We lead here with the straight. Sam jams on us. He has the straight with a redraw and he does hit it. Checking back is definitely an option here. Yeah, we're gonna do it for now. Call. The river is safe. Let's see what Sam has. Did have a bluff. Yeah, we bet for value and we probably call a raise. Nice little bluff from Kaki. Great size as well on the flop. We open up weak aces. Getting a 3-bet would be amazing here. Limp in the ace, 9, 8, 3, suited to the ace. So we're going to play for sure. Not exactly the flop we're looking for. Eight on the turn, gives us 2 pair, no backup, so I think checking makes the most sense. Huge bet from Kaki. I think I'm gonna let this one go. Either up against the huge draw, I think, or a better hand. It's a pretty big draw, yeah. Still should defend there every now and then. Let's pick the hand up in the replay. To open this hand. I misread my position here, but still think it's not the end of the world. You do get a 3-bet. Once you dug a hole, you have to keep digging, is what a wise man once told me. So we're going to call. It's very borderline. Borderline at best. Quick check back from Sam. Don't think I'm gonna turn this hand into a bluff. Some serious stakes, 100, 200, 400 and some 51. Here we're playing 5k. We pick up the aces. Open by Sam would be nice. We get to put in roughly a quarter of our stack already, which is nice. Tony with the overcall. Let's pick up something on the flop so that we can stack off. This is roughly what we're looking for. We're blocking a pair, back to a flush draw. It's more than enough. Big pot coming. Interesting overcall from Tony. Let's see what he has. Two faults, that's nice. We have two pairs. It feels like we're getting milked, but super thin value, nice play. That's well played, sir. Pretty shallow to limp call here, but it should be fine still. We fold on the ace high board. King double suited. We were doing terrible pre-flop. Two pair against the c-bet. Easy defend. Sam does not find the value bet there in position. Continues betting for pot. I think we have a relatively easy fold here. Easier than the last one. Defending from the big blind. Two pair again. Raising it up with queen 10 10 8. Folding the flop. Yeah, we're going to turn this hand into a bluff. Limp from Kaki, we have a strong hand here. Way ahead of his limping range. decides to 3-bet me. Four-betting is an option, but since we're drawing to the nutty flush draw, calling is an option too. Check from Sam. Big pot brewing here on the right, top right table. Kakiti ends up calling. Oh, Sam did have the blocker. Kakiti had a great hero calling hand. Check here for small showdown. Gonna replay the hand. Perfect hand to stab with. Going to continue. Going to give it up. Pretty sad about it, but can bluff here every time. Yeah, I did have the 8-5. Bluffing with the timing tells, we had none. I think I would ship my straight on that river, which is crazy. Would have been very painful. Kaki taking it seriously though. Sure what we're wrapping there. We're leading on this flop. Tony with the call. Not too sure how to size here, but we're going all in for sure. We're blocking the 8-9, and he can still call with some draws that we do well against. Goes all in. Might have the 8-9. Nope. Pretty wide call by Tony. Okay, it's me and Sam heads up right now. We're betting. Guess we are going to hop into some tournaments. We have the 1K over here. Let's see. 2K as well. Grab some stuff on GG Poker too. As I read with the bet, that might be a river that we get a check on. Seven beat sense, of course, but nice bet. Well played, sir. Flop a net flush. Let's see, can we go here on the bottom right? I'm not sure, but we're going to do it. Let's see what GG Poker has going on in terms of tournaments. Quick fold by Sam. The super stack high roller and the Sunday Omaholic, which takes a long time, so we're just gonna do the Omaholic, I think. Betting full pot with the 9s. Called by Assel. 3 bets on the big blind. Could bet half pot here, but I'm just gonna rip it in. Maximize our fold equity. Sam does like to call off or stack off hands with 1 pair and flush draw here, which would be not super bad for us. Go all in. Sam folds. It's a tremendous result. See if you can get the 5k going. I don't think so, but I'll register. Fold in the flush draw. We have 0 pair, so if we lead here and we make a pair fold, that would be great. It's unlikely, but this board does hit us quite well. All in. We hit the turn. We bet small here, allowing Sam to call worst 2 pairs. Flop 2 pair with a gut shot. Fairly strong hand. Almost strong enough to raise, but call seems to be fine. Quick check by Sam. I think a small bet does quite well here. Checking with the 10 high flush. I'm betting for value now. Hey, matcha. Oh, amazing, sir. What's on the menu today, sir?
What's on the menu? Let me explain. Fill another chair?
Nope. maar niet extreem.
Well, tonight
Mm-hmm.
we got some chili sin carne.
Chili sin carne.
Chili sin carne.
Wow.
With some homegrown tomatoes
Mm-hmm.
and some fresh beans.
Okay.
I made the tomato sauce.
Sauce.
We topped it off with some avocado.
Avocado, yes.
And I made garlic sauce from the recipe of my grandma.
Oké, lekker met.
Let me try. Ooh. Ooh.
What does that mean?
Oh, that's good.
He's doing, he's bluffing me. He's bluffing me, this guy.
How's it going here?
5. Yeah, quite well. But my streaming software is not working. It's very annoying.
No streaming today?
No.
No.
Yeah, it's super annoying.
What did it need up?
OBS is the software that I use, and it's not connecting to the program that broadcasts it to every channel. So I'm just taping my session and putting it online, but yeah, it's a bit shitty.
Are people aware of
The problems.
the system right now?
Partly, yeah. Zeker. Zeker, gozer.
Gozer.
Thanks, maatje. Rebuy. Oké, springen we er zo weer in aan. Springen we er zo weer in. I'm ready. Wat? Wat? I'm doing my band, hè? For the people. Chili sin carne.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would like to make some promotion
Uh-huh.
for the Climate Week, which is coming from the 11th of November until the 17th of November.
Uh-huh.
It starts tomorrow.
Okay.
And it's about some awareness for the climate. So I thought instead of chili con carne, I make some chili sin carne.
Very good, sir. Okay, I'm back. Finished my food. Gonna defend his hand in the big blind. Call here in the big blind. But on the river. Queen high flush against king high flush. Open and a call with this hand, we flop a full house. Wow. Potentially a flop where some will barrel off on. I think we're gonna check again. Bet small. Top two, we're gonna stack it off. But the size of the pot again. Safe-ish turn. Gonna size for the size of the pot again. Here we check back, we have some sort of showdown value. Oh, flat call, 6 on the river, unbelievable, what a runner. So many bad rivers. We bet a full pot again. Ends up calling. Definitely check there too. Don't need that much protection. But betting is fine too. Flop 3 pair. Going to do the same thing again. Size up. Make it costly for him to draw. Here we flop 2 pair. Wow, a lot of equity against the aces. 3 bet the kings. On this board we're going to bet with the size of the pot once again. Start with a flat call. 9 on the turn. Check it back. Bet half pot. Could size bigger maybe. We might incentivize him to bluff there. Top 2. It's strong enough to stack off here. We see bet this board almost 100%. Open and a call. Going to attack this raise with a raise. Relatively easy call on the flop actually. Here on the turn we just bet for value. It's fine to fold here, let's see. Ace 10. Oh, he does call off with ace king king, that's surprising. Going to check. Take it down. But we have a fine fold, I think. Checking again. It's close actually, with a good shot. Just not strong enough, I think. Checking again. If he does have value, he tends to size with pot. So that might be closer than I think, that kind of hand. Check. Seems to be fine. Going to fire up the GG poker tournament. I think we check here again. Maholic. Let's get in there. 12 big blinds. That's not a lot. It's not a lot. Pretty crazy action today. Not sure how well or how poorly we're doing, but we're gonna find out soon. Ritz using a lot of interesting sizings. Makes me think he might be a Hold'em player, but it's a liberal c-bet by Sam, but he crushes that board. I don't. Can't wait for next week to stream with chat again. It's definitely a different experience. Sadly, OBS software is not working well, so it's gonna be an upload of this video, maybe a highlight video, or maybe a different kind of video to see how it's appreciated by the people that follow me on YouTube. Eight, 9 with a good shot. It's a relatively easy call, especially against a smaller sizing. Turn is a bit more dicey. I think we can let this one go, but should be close. He did have a set. Probably let this one go. Put bet with the 6. Three bet with the kings. See bet. Bet small here. People in general don't bluff much here. We're never folding this holding, but yeah, also not super excited. Shows up with the bluff. We have an okay stack in the 2K. Still in the late reg phase. Sunday Omaholic bounty is gonna be too long. I'm not going to join this one. If we had a stream, it would be an option, but I don't think it makes much sense. Great opportunity to stab here. Here with the kings, it can be very interesting to 4-bet here, but when you get deeper, you want to be more polarized with the 4-bet. So 100 big blinds, we would definitely 4-bet there. I think we can float his kings. All in, 60%, 65. Check back here, river the king. It's hard for him to have 2 pairs, so just gonna size small. He rivers the flush. Here we bet half pot, and we give up on this one. got the aces here. Easy full bet. We register in the Omaholic again. Pretty crazy flop. I think we want to bet always here. Very suspicious if you start checking back. Open and a call. You have tens. We would like to take the tens to showdown. Becomes very interesting to bet here as well. Take him off a jack, but I think we want to check and not be too unbalanced. Here we have a classic spot where people sometimes bet too wide. If we bet and we get jammed there, it's a pretty big disaster. Here with the kings as well, we could 4-bet, but I think calling is better. So we check back and we realize our equity. Bet from Sam. I don't think I'm folding. We would much rather have a heart here, but we have the nuts for not having a flush. Here we can bet. Pretty wide defend here. Bet twice for value. Hard on the ace. Queen jack gets there. Jack high flush. Should consider raising, I think. Small 3-bet, maybe a misclick. Opening this hand, getting 3-bet wider now. We flop the nuts. Can't complain about our run at all. Nicholas Barr decides to join us. I think we can float here actually. So in the 3-way pots you don't overcall much, except if you have very nutty outs. Going to limp this one. Should be fine. I think we can see bet here a lot. Running incredibly hot, of course. We have a decent edge against Sam, but winning more than we're supposed to now. Check back with the set. Bet by Sam, and the turn is pretty terrible actually. A lot of straights come in. Wow, amazing turn. Doesn't get much better than this. Turning the straight with a flush draw. Going to raise against the bet. We're a bit passive there, I don't like it. Open bottom left. Two pair on a very drawy board. I think we're just gonna apply maximum pressure. Here on the top right we have to fold if he bets. Now we have a nice hand to start bluffing with. Okay, his range is pretty capped, like all the good two pairs are bets on the flop already. We're blocking a lot of the check back calls as well. Some times out. Super nuts. So I want to balance our check back range there. He picks up a lot of outs actually, but we still have late reg, so. Let's get there. Late reg face, I think we can bet here. Making him fold a pair would be amazing. If he raises, it's terrible, but we're still flipping against his range. Betting for value and protection here. It's hard for him to call worse hands, but it's possible. King 6 this time with a straight draw. That's an added bonus. Same story as before. I think I want to 3-bet here. Apply maximum pressure top right. We do have top pair with a good shot. We're not supposed to fold, but his spot betting range is quite strong. as showcased here. Four binds in the 2K. I'm running very hot today. Again. It just keeps on coming. It's fucking crazy. I hope that we can continue this run in Monaco. King 9-4. We might have to limp this one sometimes, but flop the 2 pair. Changes a lot, this river. It's got a better 5. Do we have late reg? Yeah, we do, so we'll raise this one. Yeah, we'll raise this one. This is gonna be bluff c-bet. We block a 5, we have a jack of clubs, and we have a backdoor spade flush draw. Opening this hand. Oh, beautiful turn. Checks. I think we're going to size for the pot. Snap call. 7-8. No, he's running super bad. Huh? Our recording is at almost 3 hours now, so that means we've been playing for 4 hours. Bet small here, let's see. We give up. Did check back strong there. Full bet on the turn. I think we have to call here sometimes. I would love to bluff the river. King deuce. Going to bet twice here. Not too sure about my sizing. Just find the fault. Fold bet here again. super clean river. We don't limp fold much. Probably fold here. Call against a c-bet. I think he's c-betting 100% of the boards there. Here we river so much, like our blockers are not great. Also this guy is super good with hero calling us, but turn his hand into a bluff. 9-7. Wow, that's that's super crazy. He caught me with 9-7. Okay, well played, sir. We'll have to give him a note for extra thin value bets. Could go once here. Maybe bluff here, not sure. I think so. Kinda hard for me to have. Well, we get raised. That's unexpected. Pot bet from Sam, very tempting of course to raise it up, but just naked top 2 is usually not good enough. On this turn, the only hand that really beats us is Jack 10 or set, so I think we should chip it in. Flat call. Oof. Might be us, might be him. Let's see. That's long enough where I feel quite comfortable that we have the best hand. He does fold. He does fold. Check here. On the turn he had an opportunity to bluff. Flop the 5s. Let's see how the stack's doing. I think we want to bet in a way where he can reshove. He bets. I think we want to repop this. It's terrible if he overcalls, of course, so I'm not sure. Amazing turn. Puts us in the chip lead for this tournament. It's a fucking shame, man. This is not being streamed. We have the aces and Sam is a bit steamy, so expecting the 3-bet more often. We 4-bet. Oof, that's an action flop, huh? Pretty quick check. I'm not sure how to read into this, but turn the 6 and a good shot, so I think we can attack. Check raise. We're doing good. We're blocking some of his outs. Wow, 10 on the river, super sick run out. Super sick run out. Here we have 2 pair. We will gladly take the showdown. We open this hand. Gonna check it all the way to the river and then fire a pot bet. Protect our double checking line. $2,200. Make it 4,000. And we're all in. If he has the jack, he has the jack. Probably would have called by now. Ends up calling. Double backdoor. Split the pot. To split the pot. 1/3 from Marzarit. Going to ship in. Not too sure how to size here. We're going to size like this. It's a limp raise, king. We're in tremendous shape. Ace on the flop, 95%. Wow. King on the turn, one time a king on the river. Just for the viewers. No king on the river. Could definitely 4-bet this hand. Even more interesting to do it, but we're in position, so I'm just gonna take a flop and see. Top 2. Weird spot with the king 6-6. I think I'm gonna put the money in. We have one big blind invested already and he's super short. Our equity is not that great. Yeah, we're going to check it back. We don't want to blow the pot. Even with the 10. Prefer to take it to showdown. defend the big blind. I think this hand is great for double checking range again. There we go. Let's get the 5-6. Three with the king out of position. We're c-betting this board 100% of the time. And we do get the fold, which is great with this hand, of course. It's going to be very hard to take it to showdown. Play this hand as a limp. Just catching everything, catching something every flop it seems. It's gonna be exciting. Doesn't bet. Eliminates all the higher two pairs. That small here, calls the queen. Can't blame him. I think we can open this hand. Going to call. His forwarding range should be quite a bit wider now. If not, then it's a bad move. Here again, we're gonna stack off. Interesting run out. Makes it unlikely that he has the aces. Go all in here. Naked queens. Yeah, that's a very dangerous 4-bet. Might be a call, but Sam is 3-betting a lot, so that makes it a fold, I think. I'm going to go ahead and raise here as a bluff. Blocking a lot of ace continues, we can bluff some turns. He's c-betting 100%, he's 3-betting a lot, so it's probably a fold. Okay. Bluffing the ace of hearts blocker up against the balanced opponent. Late reg almost over for the 2k. What a grinder, 100, 200 and a 2k, 1k tourney, $840 tourney, all for the viewers at home. Streaming for about 3 hours now. So officially we're not streaming. River 5. This guess we just size big. Call here with the ace 5-5-3. Double suited aces. Another one of those naked queens 4-bets would be amazing. Let's see. Going to defend here with the ace queen 10-7. Ace 5-5-3, kind of close, but I think we have to fold. Checking here. Yeah, very tough to win the hand. Very tough to win the hand. He did have the flush. All in from Aki. We might be in amazing shape. 85%. 80%. And he does river the full house. So we're out of this tournament. Not much we can do. We still have the 2K. We have some high stakes action here. 3-betting the aces. Hoping for that 4-bet, of course. It does come. So we're gonna stack it off. Decides to flat call. Pretty amazing flop. Hard for him to connect. We do win it. It's a way better 4-bet, this one, than the naked queens. Great hand to stab, I think. He does raise. Nice move. Check back here. We don't want to get check raised. He bets the full pot. We're gonna raise with the size of the pot as well. Damn beats us, but don't think he's checking with 7-10. Oof, Yellow gets there, it sucks. We're all in. Going to size down a bit with his holding. There it goes, maybe he raises us. He does. Hard to know what the right size is here. Ace 10 is the nuts. I always like to count my cards in a spot like this. Going to stack off this 10 high flush. Some big pots now. We only get beat by queen high flush. Quick call could be the queen high flush. Yeah. Happens. Bet for value here. Get the call. Okay. Lights going out in this place. Let's see what's going on. I think we peel once here. Going to bluff here. Do I wrap the flush or do I wrap the straight? It's a tough question, but top 2 with a flush draw. And I think it's fine to check. Could go either way. I think we can bet for thin value here. 9-4. Wow, yeah, we do it. Really, we're fucking cooking tonight. It's unbelievable. Not sure how many views this video is gonna get, but not enough for sure. This is some crazy fucking high stakes action. Good stab here. We can check back here. Maybe even twice. No need to bet, I think. I think we're mostly checking here. Getting check raise is pretty brutal. Same here, we're in position. Bluffing becomes very attractive, but we don't. I think sometimes we want to. Interesting spot for sure. Now I'm taking a screenshot to act as if I'm going to look this spot up. Go to showdown with ace. 3-bet, 4-bet, easy fold for us. Deuce, Sam pot bets, representing 2-pair with an ace, presumably, so all of a sudden our single ace becomes an amazing hero calling candidate. Going to stab if he checks. Which he does not. Small bet. So hard to get value here, but if that's the case, then we can just add in a lot of bluffs. Usually betting the turn, but small bet. I think we're supposed to call here. Backdoors, we have 1 pair and we have an over pair as well. Going to bet small. Induce him potentially 4-7. Yeah, great line. Great line by him. Open and a call. I think we can raise here. It's definitely a bit dangerous, but looks very milky, but since it's such a small bet, I think we should call sometimes. What did he have? Drawing hand. Still pretty happy with my raise. Still going in at 2K. Late reg is over. I think we can 3-bet his hand. Got 4-bet. Oof, it's gonna be a big one, huh? Going to shove. Never in bad shape. Oh, session. The super session maker or breaker. Whoa, we have hit it. It's fucking crazy, huh? Holy shit. That might be it for some. Understandably so. Holy shit. I'm not playing for fake money, huh? I think raising here could be a thing. Calling is not. We have a backdoor net flush draw. We can bluff some turns. We block the ace. Calling doesn't seem too appealing. He does call. It's hard to win by checking. Bluffski. Does not work. A7 deuce, well played. Probably call, but he's 3-betting so much it becomes quite tough to flat call from the small blind. Do I recall for the viewers? I recall gone wrong. We have the ace there, which is a very relevant blocker. We don't have to be right 1 out of 4 times. So I think it's okay, but he's also holding a lot of pairs when he's limping. He limped with the aces in that particular case. Let's see about the info. Still quite far away from being paid. Probably raising this one might be better. We have 300 big blinds deep here, which is a problem. Which is a problem. Better to overcall there. Should think about it longer. We do have wide 4 bets from Sam, but pickle and roast beef against Minor Winkler. Let's see what happened there. Raise from Rainer. Call in the big blind. Check and a pot bet. All in. Roast beef, not sure if you want to shove there. prefer a flop shove, I think, or check call. Some turns you can fold, I think. Ace of hearts. Let's see, maybe we can hop into one of the GG poker tournaments. Don't want to be stuck for the rest of the evening though. I'm going to Monaco tomorrow. Let's see. There's a red with the 1/3. I think I can call here actually. Such a small sizing. Don't expect that many check raises from Sam, but who knows? He's in the time bank. Okay. 3 on the turn. Interesting run out. Betting for value seems to be a bit optimistic. But I'm supposed to call half of my continuing range here. Cross 6-3 is a nice little check back on the turn. Pot bet on the river. I'm going to elect a fold here. Mars a bit. I'm going to fold this one, I think. see. Going to bet big here. Get raised. It's interesting. Got in a couple of nice bluffs. Charge my queen 9 as well. Okay, we only have the tournament left here. Maybe there's some cash game action on Coinpoker. There's not. So we're down to one table. Let's see. Because that's the maximum. Okay. Apparently there's a maximum size. 6th out of the 10 players. I think we can limp this hand. Yes, there's ICM pressure, but not too much ICM pressure. Easy fold. I think it's better if I put it here. Close these tables down. One tabling, we've been going for 4.5 hours, super crazy run in the cash games obviously. So we're just playing the 2K for fun now. Still bumps me out. I feel like we got bluffed a couple of times where I could have called, but I chickened out. In order to be a red line king, we have to start calling more rivers. I will call there sometimes for sure, but super close this hand. closer, closer than you think. Closer than you think, this hand. This one is a go. And I don't think there's any going back after raising this hand. Flat call from Maynard Winkler. I'm not gonna fold this hand. I think he's gonna have a lot of leads on this board. I think we have to stack it off. Expecting some folds. I think he's leading a lot of value. We limp this hand. Not entirely sure about this move, but I'd love to play this hand without risking my entire stack. Guess that's not really an option. Roast is in a tough spot. Open ender. Maybe completely whiffed this flop. It would be quite amazing. Just thinking about folding. Let's call. Yeah, well played by him. Pretty easy call, I think, but okay. Not much we could do there, I think. Let's close these tables down. Okay. I think that means we're up roughly 170k. That's fucking crazy. So yeah, crazy session. Super hot run at the 100, 200. We were running hot where it mattered. I don't think I won that much at 25.50. Probably lost at 25.50, won at 51, and won at 100, 200. That's exactly how you want it. We bricked all of our tournaments, but yeah, if you run hot at the highest stakes, it doesn't really matter much. So we head to Monaco with a 170k win this Sunday. I'm gonna put this video online on YouTube. There might be an edit, or maybe we mix it up and we might make another kind of video. I will film my adventure in Monaco and we'll get a little vlog of that trip as well. I hope you guys enjoyed the action. Thanks for tuning in, and see you next Sunday at 5 o'clock. Ciao, ciao.